Hello. Today, actually, while I'm waiting for my, sorry, you can see I've been already doing stuff. While I wait for my crackle paste to crack on one of my backgrounds, which is taking forever because usually I like to set it out in the sun, but we don't have any sun today. So I don't like to dry it with the heat gun because it doesn't seem to crackle very well. So I just like to let it air dry. But while that's drying, I figured, you know what, I need to put some papers in my ideas journal. So right now I just have the original text block in there. But I did go through all of my paper stash, just coffee dyed, rust dyed. This is onion dyed, actually. That's, I think, onion with stencils. But anyways, I went through my stash and I grabbed out some papers, folded them in half, trimmed kind of to size. And I'm thinking, in each one I added a bag. So each signature, which I have 4 signatures with 6 pages, and I am including this little whatever fax paper or whatever it was paper as a page. So I have 6 pages and then the bag, so 7 roughly in each one, in each signature. So what I'm going to do is, I'll just show you one like here. So I have that. This is my own paper, a bag, some more rust dyed, coffee dyed, whatever. Rust, I think, was this one. This is from, I believe it was Kristen sent me some of these pages. So I took them apart, and so each one has one of those in there. And then this is like my background, my desk protector. And this is when, not a masterboard though, this is just when I use just plain old brown paper because it's thinner. The masterboards are kind of thick. So I got one of similar in each signature, a similar type of paper, and then another just regular. So they're all almost identical. Just only variation is like this, like this is part of I think it was the calendar, my monthly calendar page that I also use as a desk protector. And I'm trying to keep more plain, because if this is indeed going to be an ideas journal, then I need to have room to write down my ideas. If it's all busy, then I won't be able to write down stuff. But if I do come across a page like this could be used to maybe collage ideas on there also. Like if I see something I like and I want to keep it as an idea, or add a pocket and tuck stuff in. But I won't be able to add too much because it may get too thick after a while. But for now, I'm just going to put some bricks on it to kind of flatten it a little bit. These pages are a bit taller than the book, but I don't care. I don't care if they stick out. So I'm going to sew them in using a probably 3-hole pamphlet stitch, or 5. I'm not sure yet. So it'll just go in there like that. So see, it squeezes down pretty good. So I can add stuff still. But it'll look like that. So I'm just trying to decide how many how many holes I want to put across. 5 would probably hold it in better, but since I don't plan on adding a lot of bulk to it, 3 will probably suffice. So, and now I'll just put one above my face, so I don't put holes in my face. I'll probably put there, one kind of sort of in the middle, and then one down here. So I'll work on that today. I won't film myself doing that. Maybe I'll film myself if I'll make a template to punch my holes, and I'll show you guys all that. But as far as sewing it in, I probably will just do it. I don't know. I might show you in case there's some people here that don't know how to do that yet. Okay, so that's my introduction to this video. Stay tuned. Go check my crackle paste. All right, guys, I'm back. So what I did was I went ahead and made a template. And the way I do mine is I'll just measure my spine. And in this case, it was 1.5 across, and then, whatever the length was. And I just cut it out with a piece of paper. So you see it fits in there. And then I map out where the center is, and then I just kind of make even increments for my 4 signatures going across. And then I just draw the lines. And then I know I wanted an inch from the top, inch from the bottom, and then somewhat centered. And so it'll be like that. So it's just above my head or above my glasses. And just above the raccoon's little head or his eyes. Okay, so then here's where my signature holes and the holes in the spine are going to be. So now what I'll do is I will take an old text block. I just keep these and I'll use them like if I'm gluing, I'll put the piece that I'm gluing and then use the glue stick and then just tear the pages off and eventually throw them away. And I also use it, as you can see with the holes in it, to poke holes. So, and I should mark top bottom, but yeah, the top I know is because I have more lines on the top, so that's how I'll know that's the top. Okay, let's make sure I have this in here pretty good. And then I'm just going to poke through like so. Oh my goodness. For those of you that are new to my channel, I live right next to an airport. So, well, you can barely see the holes, but they're there. I can see them. And what I'll do is I'll just kind of go through them again just to make sure. Looks like I have a big zit on my head. A couple of them. Okay. All right, so the spine is done. And then I'll take this and I'll try to fold it along one of these lines. So I can use this now for my signatures. So I will try, let's try folding it this way. Might be easier than trying to fold it inward right now. And I'm just folding along that line. There we go. All right, and then I'll just show you what I do. These are pretty much how I want them, I think. Where's the center? Boop, 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 boop. There we go. That's the center. I'll just put this in here. Try to do it as in the middle as I can. And then I just poke. Oh, you guys can't see. Just try to do it this way. I try to keep the crease because it holds it in place. But what I'll do is I'll just poke through like so. And actually, I should probably tape that. I think I'm going to tape these up because they're kind of perforated. And they'll probably break after a while. You know what? I'm not going to worry about it. If it does, it does. It's just my idea journal, so I'll just log. My idea was to tape it, but I got lazy. All right. So there we go. All three in, and then I'm just going to do that with the other three signatures. So I'll be right back. Okay, so now I have all the holes marked, and I'm going to stitch them into my journal. I think I want to start with a plain page. Do it like that. Okay, and I might have to trim that off later, but I'm not worried about it. All right, so what I use usually when I'm making my journals is wax threads. I think this time I want to go with a dark brown maybe. Black, no, light. Yeah, I think I'll go with dark brown. I bought this whole set on Amazon, and I can't remember how much it cost. It's been a while since I bought it, couple years. And then I also have a magnet I glued on top of my lid, and so I keep the main needles that I usually use here. And then I also have some in here. If I need different ones, I have some just laying in the center of that. And then this, my friends, is ice cream. Talente, I think is the brand. Talente, dairy-free sorbet. Oh, sorbet. Yeah. Oh, I need a needle. And I guess I'll use that one. It seems kind of thick though. I think I'll use this one. Okay. So now I'm going to I need 4 sets of thread, and they're going to be, is it 3 times? Yeah, 3 times the length of the spine. So I'll just use this over here. So we go 1, 2, 3. That's more than enough usually. Where's my scissors? Oh, that's 1. 1, 2, 3. It's 2. 1, 2, 3. 3. 1, 2, 3. And 4. Okay. And then I usually use the ones with the big eyes because I can't see up close. So, all right. So I'm going to sew one in just to show. And then I'm going to start. I usually start from the back and then work my way forward. And then I'm just going to do the rest off camera. All right. So it goes here. Find our center page. You can barely see the holes, but they're there. And if you want the string on the inside, you start from the inside. If you want to tie it on the outside, you can do it on the outside. Everybody starts different. I usually start in the middle. Sometimes I'll do it at the bottom because I want to tie it and then cut it. But since this is just an idea journal, I don't really care about the strings. So I put it through, and I'm going to go through my center hole here. Pull it through, and leave some of this for tying. Then I usually will go up to this one in the top hole. And here sometimes you got to make sure you line it up. Top, little bit in the bag, not much. All right, oh, this one. Usually I'm a little bit better than this, but it's awkward because I have to do it under the camera and I can't get my head in the way. So, all right, there we go. Got all of them. There we are. And then you're going to come down, go through my bottom hole. Yeah. Oh, just lost it there. Okay. All right. And you see how this is on this side of the string? Now when I come up, I'm going to try to end up on this side so I can tie a knot. All right. So then now we'll go in through the center and make sure you don't pierce your needle into the existing thread because then you won't be able to pull it tight. So it has to miss that thread. Grab my signature here. And try to go in a different direction. Yeah, see how I did not pierce the thread? That's good. Then let's go through there again, doing our best not to pierce the existing thread. And come up and Come on out there. All right. Now, we want to tighten it, but we want to make sure that we don't tighten. So I need more string here. See how much string we have? That's more than enough. All right, so I'm going to pull this way. Pull some of this up. Pull some of that down. Well, I still got more to do. All right. Now, this one, tightening it from there. This one is tightening it up from down here. Sorry if I wasn't in the screen. All right, so now I've tightened it. And then you just tie it. One way and then go the other way. And then what I'll usually do is grab my glue and put a little dab on there. Go. And let that dry. I'm not going to heat it because it's wax string. I don't want the wax to melt. So I'll let that dry before I do the next one. All right, but you see, pretty snug. Not too tight because you don't want to rip your little, depending on your spine, if your spine is just thin, you don't want to rip it. But that's pretty good. That's pretty sturdy in there, I think. Just do that. I know my glue is wet, but I'm just going to do that real quick and then open it back up. All right. Okay, so I'm going to do the rest and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I have all the signatures sewn in. It's actually a pretty good hefty size. It wants to do that, but that's just because probably just needs to be set like that for a while. But as you see, the pages do kind of extend past, see up here, past the cover, but that's okay. I don't mind. And actually, I think what I'll do is kind of distress them anyway. So I'm just going to grab them, grab my scissors, and just kind of distress them up. Use probably some sandpaper on them too. But this is good, just to kind of soften them up a little bit. And strings, I'm not sure yet if I'm going to cut those or not. I haven't decided. Still sit on the shelf quite nicely. Yeah. Oh, and there's the spine. So that's it. Now I just need to write my ideas down. And then on these bags too, I think on the other end, I still need to, I'll just cut them open so I can have side pockets on both ends. I haven't done that yet, but I'll just do that as I go. But that's it. That's my ideas journal, or as I like to call it, random journal, because sometimes I might even just put some random crap in there. Sticker or, something. So it'll be a ideas, random, artsy journal. Don't know if I'm going to do anything over here yet. Maybe later I can add a pocket, tuck some stuff in there if I need to. Trash and whatnot. Same with the backside. That's it for now. It's done. Finally. Now I got to use it. All right. Now my crackle paste looks like it's cracking a little bit, so I'm going to finish that now also. So I'll see you on that video. Thanks for joining me today. Tschüss.